from the spiritual realm. Let me put this down. I've shared them in the community section of this YouTube channel. I've shared them on my Facebook. I felt them coming in, and they ended at 7:31 a.m. this morning. They flowed in a matter of 2 minutes, so I wrote them down until they finished. And might I say, I love the words that flowed in. I love it, I do. I'm gonna read them. Just want to come over here. I'm going to show you where they flowed in. I posted them here on the community section. And I am going to read them. Is what I'm going to do if I can find a spot to put these at. Let me do this. Let me flip it around. It brings me great joy to read them because I love hearing about the downfall of the darkness. I love it. These words just flowed in from the spiritual realm, so I have something to say. I do. If there was one thing I was certain of, it was this one thing. That's the grip of the darkness was loosening on humanity. The dark powers that had held control in certain areas were beginning to realize that that control was being taken from them. Whether they liked it or not, they were seeing the beginning of a new age, and it was one that did not line up with what they were used to. I could see it, and I could sense it, and so could many others. The day of reckoning was at hand. It wasn't just any hand, it was at the hand of darkness, physically and spiritually, taken away their control that they loved so dearly. The corruption that ran through their veins didn't flow through their hands like they thought it would. Their corruption against humanity was being put to an end in certain areas. Just hearing this from the spiritual realm has brought great joy to my spirit and soul. It doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet with the darkness. It just means that the light is gaining ground in this never-ending saga that has been going on for ages and ages. At least for now, victory is sweet, knowing that the darkness is losing some of its power over humanity. May the peace that passes all understanding fill your heart this day. Love you. Those were words that flowed in from the spiritual realm, and I typed them down as they flowed through my mind. I may have to go back and change a few of the words, like the word feel should be F-I-L-L. That's what AI does. But it's pleasant to my soul. It is the day of reckoning in certain areas. I love it. They're taking the control out of the hand of darkness in certain areas that mean a lot to them. And it makes me so happy within my being. I know it makes a lot of other people happy within their being. You may not physically know about it. You may not spiritually know about it. You may see no evidence of this happening. But I'm here to tell you it is happening in areas that you do not know of. Because I can feel it. I love it. Hello, Susan B. Honey. You just tuning in. I had words that flowed in from the spiritual realm. I'm not even going to go back and type the correct word. May it fill your heart today. So really you can say, may the peace May you feel the peace in your heart today. That word and the word T-H-E-I-R. Normally I would go back and just make it a little bit more proper. It doesn't matter because I'm not a perfect human. Neither are others who may claim they are. This is great. It's a beautiful day. I got plenty of sleep even though it was late at night. It was in the wee hours of the morning. Yeah. Um, Susan, honey, we got some bad people. Yeah, let me, yeah. Yeah, don't come on here trying to be an extension of the darkness. You'll find that your extension will be cut. It will, and I love it. Wimpy pants, you're so wimpy. I've got my give thanks to the Lord for he is good and his mercy endures forever. That means forever, forever and ever. His love and his mercy endures forever. It's unending, despite what the darkness may want to present. Sorry. I hope you're all having a wonderful day because it's really beautiful out with these birds sitting here on the porch with them chirping. I'm going to flip this around. Hello, Susan B. Honey. You are just tuning in. I had words that flowed in from the spiritual realm. They started flowing in probably around 7, probably 7:26 or so. I just type them. They flow in really fast when they flow in. If you didn't know that I am like a conduit, I do get downloads. I get spiritual downloads like other people. Um, and it's great. I do love it. I love it when there's good spiritual downloads that come in like that. Makes me so happy. And I can feel the victory within my being, within the spiritual realm. It's wonderful. Let's look at how beautiful the um, the creation is, because it is absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's pull out that. Let's bring that creation out. If you're just tuning in, this will be a short video because I only wanted to I want to say hello, but I wanted to get those words out. They are put in the community section also. If you go over there, you'll see them. I shared them on the Facebook. I didn't do a live video over there, but it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it is really pretty out. It's somewhere in time. That's right. And somewhere in time, the darkness will have something else taken from them. And I love it. I do love it. Someone may say, Gina, that's false hope. Oh, no, it's not false hope. It's an assured hope deep within my being that I feel somewhere in time, the darkness will have another thing taken from them. Makes me happy, it does. Makes a lot of other people happy. Just knowing it, knowing that they're losing their grip. And it's because the end of their age is happening. The end of an old age. So I'm happy. A new age can bring good things to it, even though it may bring some bad. It can bring some good things to it, like loosening the control of the old age and its puppeteers and its puppets. It's great. Yeah, good morning. Um, it's really beautiful out. It's very, very beautiful out. It's a happy day. The birds are happy. Mm. Um, well, let me help you. Let me help you. Yes. I'm not in the mood to play games. I'm not. If you want to come on here and ask silly questions, you don't belong on here because I know exactly what you're doing. I can feel your energy, and your energy is no more. Thank you. You wanted to disrupt my flow of thought. You wanted to disrupt my energy this morning. It's not happening. I can feel the victory deep within my being. I love it. I do. The spiritual realm where the darkness dwells, The light also dwells in the spiritual realm. The battles are ongoing. I love it. It's working out really well. Good morning. It's 12:45 in the UK. Yes. Oh, wow, you all. So the words are on the community section of this YouTube channel that flowed in. Let me flip this around. My hands are full. I need to let go of something so I can just show some scenery because it's lovely. It is lovely. It's in Fiji, 12 a.m. in Fiji. Oh, let's see. Yeah. It is beautiful, Susie. Susie. Yeah, Susie. It's beautiful. And the temperature is really nice out. I better bring the other half of my surface. Rosie, honey, you look like a baby. Come on. Are you a little girl? You just walking around, Rosie, honey? You can do it. Go on. Yeah, somebody let Rosie out. She snuck out. Rosie, honey, come on. No. See, I wasn't going to grab you. See, I wasn't going to grab my little baby Rosie, but she took off underneath the porch, and that's okay. Good morning, very Frank. Hello, Debbie. It is peaceful, minus the traffic that goes up and down the road in the early mornings. As civilization grows and as time passes by, traffic comes more and more. It's a farming community that I live in. It's okay. I love the pretty birds. The hand of darkness. Its grip is loosening. And when its grip's loosen, it can't hold on to those things that it's been holding on to so tightly. It can't. And since it can't, it means it's literally being taken out of its hands. So you got to look at it. If you can't see it, if you are in tap with that part of the spiritual realm this morning, you know it. You know it is literally. It's like when you hold on to something, you've held on for something so tight, and your grip starts loosening. Whatever it is you're holding on to can be taken out of your hand much easier. It's great. It is great. It's wonderful. Thanks be to the creator of all. Thanks be to the armies of light that are doing their job above and on the earth and under the earth and all around in all the other realms there is. A great army of light, busy in all kinds of areas. Oh, I don't know how to bring on my laptop. Let me take my I don't know how this operates as a tablet since I rarely ever use it as a tablet. But this morning I used it as a tablet, and I gotta put it back to how it come off. Okay, there we go. Use it as a tablet. Well, that's a castle somewhere. Let's hope it's not one of the strongholds of the darkness. There. You can see that this is on the YouTube page, on the community section right here. And you may or may not see it, but you will have seen this video right here. Yeah, that's right. You got some comments. Oh my goodness. These comments that come in like this, just be careful what you receive from the spirit realm. It may come in from an evil spirit, and only the Holy Spirit. See, this is the problem. I don't have a problem. See, that's the thing. I'm going to delete your comment because it has no place on my YouTube channel. If you want to come on here and someone is speaking about what is good and more or less speaking of it as evil, that comment does not belong on my YouTube channel, and I am going to remove that. I don't allow what I consider good to be spoken of as evil, especially when it comes in from the spiritual realm. I don't play with darkness, and darkness don't play with me. If it plays with me, it's not going to play very long because I'm going to not play with it. And I don't play with comments like that. I just want you to know. So victory is sweet, and I love it. And the more you stand up to the darkness, the more you realize what's going on. It does. It's sweet. It feels sweet right down in here. And the big, 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 big day of reckoning. Can't wait to see that too, whether I'm physically here in body or spirit. That day will come. It will. Yeah. Don't need to make ugly comments. Yeah. That's all right. Hold on right here. Hold on a sec. I can get it. It's perfect. I went over to the other app on my phone. It's the Studio, YouTube Studio app. I like it. I could like it can be on here on a live stream. I hope you can hear me. And I just deleted that comment. It has no business on here. Comments like that in times of war, when you have one dissenter, when you have one person, since this is a spiritual battle that's taking place in the spiritual realm and spilling over, when you have any slightest bit of like doubt coming in, it can put a damper on everything. It can. Can you imagine being on the battlefield and you're fighting, you're gaining ground, and you have someone come in and say, well, I don't know about this and whatever, and starts to instill fear into all the others who are fighting, and starts to instill doubt in the army that is fighting? That can do a lot of damage. That's why that comment is deleted. This is spiritual warfare. And I am a spiritual leader, whether you realize it or not, and whether you like it or not. I'm not a follower. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'm not. There's many followers out there. There are. They're doing their thing, but no. No, I don't follow the darkness. I don't. I follow the Holy Spirit. I follow the Spirit within. That's where the kingdom is, right here. It is within. That's the only one, the supreme Spirit, Spirit of God, the Spirit of love. That's right. No, I'm not going to follow people on earth. I'm not. I'm not. There's many leaders in the spiritual realm. There are. It's great. And I'm not going to puff my head up either. I'm not going to puff myself up, calling myself something that I'm not. Like there's people who call themselves commanders and ambassadors, and they give themselves titles and names and stuff. I will say that I am a leader for the sake of being on this earth. You have the leaders and you have the followers. I am that. You know, I know, and there's a lot of you all in here. You're leaders. You're not followers. You don't follow the crowd. You do not follow the crowd. You're able to think for yourself. Being able to think for yourself makes you a leader. Okay, it does. Whether you realize it or not, you say, "Well, I'm not nothing." Yes, you are. If you can think for yourself, you are a leader within, because you're not letting others do your thinking. You are taking control of yourself on the inside, and you're leading by that. You're leading by the Spirit within. You are a leader. Just don't you forget that. Don't forget it. If you can think for yourself, it's great. It is. I am going to go. I am. The darkness did get in here a tad bit. It did. Did is past tense. And we got a lot to go. We got a lot of more battles to fight in the spiritual realm. We do. But there was a spiritual download that came in. And I think it ended at 7:31 on this phone. Yeah. Only love. Only love. Love. That's the way forward. So you can imagine. Great big army of love. Great big army of love and light. The light of God's love on this earth marching through the darkness. It's so bright. The darkness is blinded by the brightness of it. I love it. I do love it. I am going to go. So I will say this, may the peace that passes all understanding fill your heart this day. There's a lot of people who need that peace on the inside that passes all understanding to fill their heart this day because they're going through very troubling times. They are. And hello, wherever you are, in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you don't see me for several hours, that's okay. That's all right. You'll see me when you're meant to see me. I don't know what my day will hold, but I am getting busy. Started with my day right now. I got things to do. And it's all right. It is. Yeah. See, the trolls are trying to roll in. Well, we just knock you right out. I'm going to go. Thank you, Susan B. Honey, for everything. And thank you all for your comments. Love you.